Alrighty, guys, so here we are again. Different day, same ground. This time we're going to be talking Avengers Infinity War. This will be a spoilers review. So if you don't want any spoilers, please click off the video and feel free to return whenever you are comfortable. With that being said, everything is live on the flash straight from my mind right to you. So let's jump right. Wait. Pause in the middle of the jump. Let's rewind back for a quick hiatus. Finally got myself a new microphone, so the audio quality should be better now. No longer recording from the cell phone, so the struggle setup has progressed. Hashtag struggle movement in the comment section down below. Now, press play. Let's jump back in. Splash, we're in the water. I don't know what I'm talking about, but let's jump into the Avengers Infinity War. And I want to start at a certain point here, because this is something that dawned on me while I was sitting in the theater watching this film. Marvel has been doing this for a long time, and regardless of how I feel about DC, regardless of how I feel about the tone of the films and which films I like better, Marvel has constructed a universe where they can do these major storylines with every character, and you care about a significant portion of the characters. They have masterfully constructed this universe over 10 years. And doing anything for 10 years at a successful rate should be an accomplishment, and I just wanted to give props to Marvel for that. But none of that. Let's talk about Thanos for a second. Thanos, he did exactly what a villain should do in any film. He came in and he established himself as a credible threat, and that is not a thing that Marvel villains do at a high rate. He came in and he let you know that he is not there for any types of jokes. He didn't tell Thor that. He didn't tell Loki that. He didn't tell Hulk that. He said that to the audience. When Hulk runs up and he hits Hulk with shots to the ribs and shots to the face like he's a boxer, like he's Canelo Alvarez, like he dropped Hulk, full-fledged, no magic, straight hands. You want a fist fight? Let's fist fight Hulk. And he dropped him. Now, Loki. He killed Loki. You guys know how I feel about Loki. I love Loki. I feel like he's the best villain in the universe. He killed Loki while Thor is sitting there watching. And once again, established himself as a great villain. So now everything he does at this point, even if he doesn't kill somebody, even if he cracks a little light joke or whatever, just a little bit, he's still a credible threat. He's still a credible villain. He shows you how serious, how real it could get that quick. And that's what Marvel villains need to start doing from here on out. If you want to have them tell jokes here and there, fine, do that. But they need to establish themselves as a legit threat to credible characters. He dropped Hulk. He had Hulk knocked out cold. He set himself up as a credible threat. And this would absolutely had me engaged in everything he did throughout the film. That's all you have to do is set the villains up to be great. And now in this is part one. I'm probably going to have to break this into two parts because there's so much to talk about that I'm going to have to probably split this up into like two 15-minute videos. So please look forward to that. Please forgive me if what you want talked about isn't talked about in this video. So let's move right on. You have Iron Man meeting up with Doctor Strange, yada yada yada. They meet up with the minions for the first time. They're just minions, and although I did like the girl, I can't remember her name at the moment. I did really like the girl. She was great. They're just minions. They're high level minions. So let's move on to the significant part for me. The next big significant moment is Thor. And Thor is absolutely wonderful in this film. I don't know if they completely had a new approach to the character, because you guys know how I felt about Thor Ragnarok. You guys know, I don't know if I did a review for Thor 2, I'm pretty sure I did it. But you guys know how I felt about Thor Ragnarok. So you guys know I'm not a super big fan of him at the moment. At least not the film. But in this film right here, I'm kind of zooming in on my microphone right now because this is getting real. This is real. I'm serious. when him and Rocket Raccoon have that talk, and he says, vengeance and anger have been my only motivators. They sharpen you in battle. They're great motivators. And he says it, and credit to Chris Hemsworth, I believe it is. Credit to him. He didn't deliver that with no like somberness or like whininess or even anger. He just said it. He just let you know vengeance and anger have always been great motivators. They'll sharpen you in battle. He said it. There was no whining. I'm not mourning the loss of my brother right now. It's as simple as they're great motivators for battle. Moving on to his next lines. He talks about there have been many foes who have wanted to kill me, who said they would put my head on a platter. I'm still here. All of them have failed. All of them have died. Thanos is the same. Destiny is on my side. Yada, yada, yada. I can't remember the whole speech and I don't necessarily want to butcher it. This moment right here for Thor made him my favorite character. Because if you think about it, look at it like this. If you think about it throughout the entirety of the film, I don't think Thor really talks about the fate of the universe. Thor doesn't really talk about, oh, if Thanos gets the glove and all the Infinity Gauntlets, he can snap and destroy. I don't think Thor ever really addresses that. Thor simply says, give me my hammer and I'm going to go kill Thanos. Simple as that's his motivator. Give me my hammer and I'm going to go kill Thanos. Now, I have a problem with him later on in the film, but that will probably be a part 2 thing because there's something that we're probably going to have to harp on for a while once I get to it. I'm trying to be somewhat structured here, but once again, all off the top of the mind. This moment right here, and I can't talk about Thor enough. I love his character so much, and he is now my second favorite Marvel character. When he looks so serious. He's holding open the lens to the neutron star or whatever, and he's letting the forge get heated up. In this film, this was his best film, and whoever wrote for him here in this film needs to write for him from now on because they made him feel godly. They showed him as a true warrior. We haven't really got Thor the warrior in any of the films yet. And this is what it was. Give me my hammer, I'm going to go kill Thanos. That is it. Simple as that. There's no, oh my, how are we going to beat Thanos? How are we going to do this? We need a plan. Give me my hammer, and I'm going to go. I can't say it enough. I'm smiling ear to ear right now. Give me my hammer, and I'm going to go kill Thanos. It's simple as that. Moving on. Let's talk Spider-Man for a second. You guys also know how I felt about Spider-Man. I did not like Homecoming in any way, shape, or form. If you want the detailed reasons why, there are 2 videos on that because I was that upset. So please go watch that if you want. He didn't have the little super voice, the Iron Man suit in this. Obviously, Homecoming was filmed after this or during this time they were filming this. So he's not going to have this. But he didn't have the voice. He didn't have any of the extra super Spidey iron gadgets that he had in the Homecoming film, which I was so happy about, and it really let me love the character, who I was very, very shaky on going into this film. And then you had the super suit he got from Iron Man, which was just kind of like extra armor from the space atmosphere. That's all it was. He had the claws in it, of course, but it was really, from what they showed in the movie, it was just for him to be able to breathe in space. So wait, did he take his helmet? Am I going crazy? Hold on. I guess you could say they have oxygen there. Maybe, I don't know, but whatever. They took I think they may have mentioned the scene of that. I'm missing what they said, oxygen, gravity levels. But for him to survive in space, he needed that suit. Excellent writing way for him to get the suit. Very important, very cool. Moving on. Where are we at? The 9-minute mark? I can't stop thinking about how cool Thor was. And I saw this movie a few days ago, and I've kind of been sitting on it. To do the review because I really wanted to think about how I felt about this film. I wanted to make sure I wasn't coming in super raw. So anything that excites me now, I've had a couple of days to sit on. So talking about it now, if it hypes me up, that means I really enjoyed seeing that. And the opposite is true. If something about that really saddens me, then I was really sad about it. So I kind of wouldn't let my emotions rest. Thor was so awesome. Give me my hammer, and I'll go kill Thanos. Whew. I'm gonna have to watch that again. But this is the scene, and let me preface this. This Marvel movie was looking to slap me in my face. Everything I said I was concerned about, Marvel was winning. It was like I'm not saying they watch my videos, nobody. I'm not super popular or anything, but everything I said that they shouldn't do, everything I said that I was worried about, that nobody else was concerned about, they said, don't worry. This is going to be the best Marvel film. And it was shaping up to be the best Marvel film, best superhero film. The characters were spaced well. Everybody got some good screen time. Everyone was used well. The effects were great. And there wasn't too much comedy that really took you out of the moment. I was completely on the edge of my seat for everything that this film was doing right when Thanos came in and dropped Hulk. Everything in this film was excellent. No exceptions. Everything up until this certain point, everything was excellent. And then we have the scene on Titan. We have the scene with the Guardians of the Galaxy, or Drax, the little antenna girl, Star-Lord, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Iron Man. We hit this point, and they're fighting Thanos. Great action scene, great teamwork, great scene by the action choreography team. Great. Special effects were on point. The fight flow was on point. And they get Thanos into this point where the girl has him trapped. And she's doing her little mind thing to kind of calm him down, putting him in this weird like hypnosis state where he's kind of blank. He's still talking, but he's kind of blank right now. He's mellowed out. And Spider-Man and Iron Man are trying to rip up the glove. Star-Lord got knocked away earlier, but he comes back and he starts like hyping himself up because Gamora has died at this point. So he's hyping himself up. He's getting angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier. And Iron Man notices this. Now at this point, Spider-Man, they show he has the glove like 50% off. 50% off. And it's like, okay. At first I thought the glove couldn't come off and the scene was going to be a wash that way. But the glove is 50% off. So I'm like, okay, they can really get the glove off. Okay. And then Star-Lord keeps hyping himself up. Iron Man steps over to him. Maybe I'm blanking out a scene. Maybe I'm blanking something out. Please let me know in the comment section down below if I am. Iron Man tries to calm him down. He says, no, we're almost done. Relax, we're almost done. And something happened. I don't know if my mind blanked it out. Something happened from Iron Man stopping him from doing anything stupid to Star-Lord now being in a position to hit Thanos in the face. Even though we're about to beat Thanos, even though you can have the chance to do all this after we beat Thanos, can you please just wait a moment? I don't think anything would be that important in that moment where you can't just wait 1 second, because at this point they show that the glove is literally at Thanos' fingertips. Spider-Man is like one tug away and it's done. They have the gauntlet. I keep calling it a glove. I'm sorry, it's a gauntlet. I apologize. Slam me down in the comment section down below. He has the gauntlet and he's pulling it off, and Star-Lord hits him. He wakes up. He pulls the gauntlet back on. Now let me tell you my problem with this scene. And this is gonna go a little over 15 minutes, I guess, for this part one. He hits him. Whatever. I just went through the whole recap. You know the scene if you're watching this probably. The problem I have with this scene is it's a cheap write-out. It's a cheap way to continue the storyline. Because at this point, we haven't had any Thanos interactions. Thor needs, with Captain America, like Captain America has the Thanos interactions. Thor needs his rematch with Captain America. Black Panther needs his Thanos interaction. All these characters need their Thanos interaction. So therefore, we get to this point in the movie where it kind of just feels like a way to give the space characters something to do. and it didn't really flow. The glove was literally, or gauntlet was literally about to come off. The movie's over, and you wrote him out of that situation in the dumbest way. You either take that scene out or you change the outcome of that scene. So Thanos now has to work a way around to get it, and that took me out of the film so much, because that was literally the plot taking over. That was the writer like, oh wait, we still have more to do, but this is a really cool action scene, so keep it in there. But there's still more for Thanos to do. That scene was so horribly finished off. After a great fight scene, some great dialogue, whatever, that scene and everything after that seemed to kind of cascade into, like, what is this nonsense? Like, what am I watching for? You guys don't really want to win. That's the impression I got. You guys don't really want to win. Let Thanos snap, and we can just move on about our day. He's going to go about his day after he snaps. Let him snap, and we'll just go on with it. But this is really what I thought about it. It was... I'm not happy about that at all. That was a horrible way for you to write Thanos out of that situation. And it could have been done way better. In part 2, I'll try to go over some more cool moments. But that's really what was on my mind. And I really had to sit. Because this was like the greatest movie turning into a subpar movie. It was like, really. Like, there was 2 different films I watched after that. So with that being said, guys, we're at the 17-minute mark. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Is Thor now the greatest character in the MCU? Give me my hammer, and I'll kill Thanos. I love Thor right now, but that's all I'm saying, guys. I don't know, bro. Like the video if you like the video. Dislike the video if you dislike the video. Share the video. I want as many people thought as possible. Put your comments in the section down below. I'm all over the place. I'm stuttering and stuff. Put your comments in the section down below. I'll read and reply to every single comment. I try to every single time, but I will make sure I do it this time. With that being said, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.